Blackson in the hizzle, all for shizzle dizzle. We got an excellent show here today. All right. This is the Arena Broad. We're gonna talk about we got three topics, as y'all know. We got the Dalai Lama in the news. Then we're gonna have the French rally riots, whatever you want to call it, however you look at it, riots is going down in France. It's going down. And then finally we got one more article. I'm trying to pull it up now. So we'll do it in that order. And I believe the last one was let's see, we got the French rally. Oh, okay, my computer's not refreshing. Hold on, y'all. Computer. Okay, see, let's see. Tap it just a little bit. Okay, we got the French rallies, and then hold on. I'm trying to pull it up now. Oh, and we got so many articles. Trying to pull it up, but body cam, we did that one. I don't know, it's not coming up. Hold on, y'all. It's not coming up. Doesn't seem to be coming up. Let's see. Let's see if this comes up. I thought I'd saved the article. It doesn't seem to be pulling up. Holy shit. Yep. Let me see. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm trying to pull up this article. Trying to pull up the article. Let me get some music in here real quick. Cause I put it in my phone, sent it to the messenger, and now I can't find it. Yeah. Okay, so we got one article pulled up, and I'm looking for the other one. Hold on, okay, the French. Let's see. All right. So we got, let's see. Y'all give me 1 second. And then, and where's the article at? Okay, y'all hold on 1 second, man. I've got to pull this damn article, pull it up, because it seems to be way up here. But yeah, as we wait, y'all, yeah, just like I said, yeah, we got so many articles. I need to probably send it to have a different file where I'm able to pull it up. U.S. ally Egypt dump Biden's planned arm Russia with rockets. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, the Italian Coast Guard. Yeah, we're gonna do that too. Okay, that's okay. I found it, y'all. So we got accept all. Yeah, we want that. And then there's one more. That's the Dalai Lama, and we all set. Okay, here we go. Finally got it. Yeah. A lot of scrolling, y'all. A lot of scrolling. So we're gonna do the Italian Coast Guard. We're gonna do the French rally, and we're gonna do the Dalai Lama. So yeah. We'll wait on MD to get here, and yeah, we're gonna play a little music, and we will be right back. Let's play a Okay, yeah. All right. Got everything set up. Right now. 3 more minutes. Okay. All right, and then we will have MD join us in about 3 minutes. So yeah. Um yeah, just waiting, y'all. I'm trying to get this thing set up, go live. Let's see, go live. Let's see, what's the title of the show? The Arena Abroad. Abroad, and we'll just say Blackson. All right. And we'll put in news. All right, y'all. We're getting started. Having a late start today. Having a late start. Um, hmm. Let's see, France, riots, and let's see, Dalai Lama. Okay, so Dalai Lama, and yeah, we want to go right now. Next. And boom. Set configuration. And yep, look like we all set, y'all. Okay. Look like we're all set. All right. Copy. Oh. Okay, paste. All right. What up, MD? What up?
Peace, power and reparations. What's going on?
Oh, not much, man. Just setting up the copy. Setting up the setting up the rumble. Here we go. All right. All right, and we set. Add it. Okay. And we are live. Okay, cool. All right, cool, man. So yeah, man, we got 3 articles today. We got the Dalai Lama, we got the Italian Coast Guard, and we got the French Union support rally. So, shit, which one you want to start first? Dalai Lama? I know we've been talking
Hey,
about.
you pick, man.
Huh?
I said you pick it.
Okay, let's start with Dalai Lama. We'll just go in that order. So let me do a share screen. Let me do a share screen. Windows. Okay, let me see. And then wait, is this share screen? Can you see the screen?
No, not yet.
Uh-oh, hold on. Okay, there we go. It's a little slow. No thanks.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So, Arena Abroad. This is April. What's today's date? The 14th.
Yeah, the 14th. Yep. No, 13th.
April 14th.
13th.
Oh, the 13th. Okay,
Yeah,
April 13th.
uh-huh.
We're gonna break down these 3 articles that we got for this week. The first one we got this is CNN. Dalai Lama apologizes after video asking child to suck his tongue. Sparks outcry.
Okay. Let me scroll up. Uh okay.
All right.
All right.
CNN New Delhi. The Dalai Lama has apologized after a video emerged showing the spiritual leader kissing a child on the lips and then asking him to suck his tongue at an event in northern India. In a statement Monday, the office for the Dalai Lama said he wishes to apologize to the boy and his family, as well as his many friends across the world, for the hurt his words may have caused, adding the regrets that he regrets the incident.
Okay. Oh shit. Hold
His
on.
His Holiness,
Let me scroll down. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that.
His Holiness often teases people he meets in an incident and playful way, in an innocent and playful way, even in public and before cameras, the statement said. His apology comes after a video of the exchange, which took place during an event in the hillside city of Dharamshala in February, went viral on social media with many users criticizing the Dalai Lama's actions. In the video, the young boy can be seen approaching the Nobel Peace Prize winner before asking, "Can I hug you?"
Oh shit. Hold on. Okay, there we go.
The 87-year-old spiritual leader then invites the boy on stage and points to his cheeks and says, "First here," prompting the boy to give him a hug and a kiss. The Dalai Lama then points to his lips and says, "Then I think finally here also." He then pulls the boy's chin and kisses him on the mouth. "And suck my tongue," he says after a few seconds, poking his tongue out.
Oh shit. Damn.
The identity of the boy
Okay, there we go. Sorry about that.
The identity of the boy is not known. He was at an event with M3M Foundation, a philanthropic arm of Indian real estate company M3M Group, based in Dharamshala, where the Dalai Lama lives in permanent exile. CNN has reached out to the M3M Foundation for comment. In response to the incident, prominent Delhi-based child rights group HAQ, Center for Child Rights, told CNN in a statement it condemns all forms of child abuse. It added, "Some news refers to Tibetan culture about showing tongue, but this video is certainly not about any cultural expression, and even if it is, such cultural expressions are not acceptable." Some of the Dalai Lama supporters have decreed the criticism. However, arguing the leader's actions have been misinterpreted under a Western lens.
Mm.
Expression of emotions and manners today has been melted together and become vividly Westernized. Mamdal Lagyari, a Tibetan activist in exile, wrote on Twitter, bringing in narrative of other cultures, customs, and social influence on gender and sexuality to interrupt Tibetan way of expression is heinous.
Mm.
Sticking out one's tongue is a sign of respect or agreement, as was often used as a greeting in traditional Tibetan culture, according to the Institute of East Asian Studies at the University of California, Berkeley. The current Dalai Lama, Tenzin Gyatso, is the world's best-known living Buddhist figure. The principal leader of the Yellow Hat school of Tibetan Buddhism, the Dalai Lama is revered by millions as the reincarnation of his 13 predecessors. The spiritual leader has been based in India since 1959, following an unsuccessful Tibetan uprising against Chinese occupation. He later established a government in exile in the northern Indian city of Dharamshala, leading thousands of Tibetans who followed him there. February's incident isn't the first time the octogenarian has sparked controversy in recent years. He apologized after a 2019 interview with the BBC, during which he said if a female Dalai Lama should succeed him, she should be more attractive.
Hmm.
The previous year, he suggested Europe should be kept for Europeans, when speaking about the rising level of African refugees entering the continent. Damn. The whole Europe will eventually become Muslim country. Impossible. Or African country. Also impossible. He said, adding that it's better to keep Europe for Europeans. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it, man. Interesting. What I want to touch on is the part where it says it is a customary culture to stick out your tongue. And that might be the case, but I don't think the suck it is not part of that. I'm sure that's not part of the deal.
Yeah, I again, I'm not gonna try to justify what the Dalai Lama did because of cultural interpretation. I'm not gonna do that. Uh, I'm not in no position to try to compare and contrast the different cultures. Like at the end of the day, who gives a damn when you got a camera on and everybody within the world can see what you're doing? You know what I mean?
Right,
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that you got social decorum in other formats
right,
when it comes to worldview of whatever you're talking about. So why not have the same social decorum in the onset of, even if it's in the place where you live, when you know that the world is watching
right,
to a certain extent. So I call bullshit on that.
right. So
You know what I mean?
you think he just got caught up in the moment, and
I mean, probably so.
yeah,
I mean, the Dalai Lama in itself, you know, what I think about it, I understand that it's an ideology, it's a way of life, cool, that but the disposition of of other people that even may be in the same culture that you in, but the disposition comes where the social decorum. What I mean by social decorum, I'm talking about on a worldwide scale,
right,
right?
right,
I'm pretty sure. I mean, hell, you got an office. I'm pretty sure you got people around you. Hey, that ain't a good look. You know
right.
what I mean? I mean, hell, they just got finished talking about the 2019 incident where you basically said, "Hey, look, like Europe is supposed to be for the white folk."
Right.
You know, no Africans and no Muslims. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure somebody in your cabinet or in your religious sect told you, "Hey, like, you know, this probably ain't a good look." Because what is America at that point?
Right.
Who should America be, for the Americans?
Interesting. Interesting, man.
So yeah, so I mean, he's got a track record of saying and doing dumb shit. Is what
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Right, right. But it could it be because now, and I'm not making excuses, but I mean, he is isolated from the rest of the world. They're a government in exile. I'm assuming.
Well, hold on, wait a minute. I got to stop you. How is he isolated?
Well, not isolated per se, but maybe culturally isolated. I'm making up shit. I'm making up shit.
I give you that one.
Okay, okay.
Okay, if he's culturally isolated, what I'm telling you is he has people around him. Hell, you just got finished. The guy who tried to defend it did it on Twitter.
Right.
So you may be culturally isolated based off of your age. You may not be astute in social media, things of that nature, but you're aware of it,
Okay.
and
Fair.
you know the implications of it.
Right.
So I give you culturally I give you culturally detached to a certain extent,
Okay. Okay.
but on a social level what you can and cannot do based off your worldview.
Right. 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 Because now the Europeans for the Europe and shit. I mean, we've had. I know they've compared like Trump to saying stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I can kind of see where he's coming from. Even when you talk about immigration, it kind of falls in line at that line, which we're going to deal with the next article. But I mean, I would say that's okay to me. The whole Europe for Europeans and all that, I would say right now that's a toss up. But okay, let's just concentrate on.
So the Dalai Lama is a nationalist then.
Oh, that's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like he's a nationalist. I mean, they did try to overtake China.
Well, they tried to independently govern
Right.
outside of China.
Right, which is a politically extreme. That's hell. Some countries, man, you could be executed for that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
And he did it. And him and his followers did it through religious. Let me say the right words.
Okay.
They did it under a national. Hell, you could really say a theocratic nationalistic ideology.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I said
wink, 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 wink.
Yeah.
That's a hit for Saturday. But I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey man, that's gonna be good on Saturday. Hey, let me say this. Yeah. So with that being said, okay, we're gonna leave the something out. We're gonna talk politics.
You sound muffled, Black Son.
Oh man, I don't know what's wrong with this mic.
Now you sound all right.
Okay, yeah, this mic is I don't know what the fuck. Let me know if it does it again. So let me say this, MD, and this is excluding the tongue. We're not talking about the tongue right now. We just talking strictly politics. I mean, hell, most theocratics are radical any fucking way. So I mean, yeah, that's why I'm less like for him saying, okay, Europe for the Europeans. Knowing his position and his theocratic ways, it don't really move me like that. I mean, that's what nationalism.
Me personally, I don't have no issue with him saying that.
Okay, I don't. Yeah,
not on a personal level.
Right.
On a social level, it ain't a good look. That's what I'm telling you.
But again, he's theocratic, man. I mean, but nobody have a problem when the Muslims do that shit. Wink, wink.
But you ain't gonna hear no modern Muslim say, fucking, I don't know, name. You ain't gonna hear a non-Muslim say, not non-Muslim. You're not gonna hear a Muslim say, let's say Egypt for the Muslims.
Right.
You're not gonna hear no Muslim say that today.
They're not gonna say it, but they do it in their actions. You know, they'll tell you.
You're right. I would disagree with that.
Yeah. So wink, wink, wink. You know, we're not gonna give away too much, but yeah, they show it in their actions. They ain't gotta say it. They practice that shit in their actions, man.
The reason I use Egypt because Egypt is not a traditional. Well, I ain't gonna say traditional because it's been Muslim for centuries. But
okay, fair enough.
The reason I said Egypt is because Egypt is what wasn't founded on Islam, but we know it's an Islamic state.
Right.
So then, by that logic, could I now assume that Egypt is for the Muslims? You see what I'm saying?
Right. That's why I can't wait till Saturday because a lot of things that we're talking about is gonna, you know what? I'm gonna just leave it alone. But let me just say this: Muslims do it in their actions. They ain't gotta say, okay, Europeans for the EU. They show their radical views through their actions.
You're right.
You know, so yeah, that's why, like I said, Dalai Lama saying it. I mean, he's a theocrat. It don't faze me. So that's
right.
That's why I'm keeping for y'all. Like, listen, I'm keeping the tongue incident separate from his politics, and his politics are on par with his belief system. Shit, them motherfuckers are goddamn radical, man. You know.
So going back to the tongue incident. So
let's go back to the tongue.
Are we concluding that's just a cultural detachment, or are we saying something more?
So again, it would have not been an issue until he said, suck my tongue. If he would have never said, suck my tongue, then I guess people wouldn't be in such an uproar. But like he said, the article saying, okay, well, showing sticking your tongue out could be practice, whatever. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And it wouldn't I don't even think it would have bothered people. But the minute he said, suck my tongue, it's just.
Yeah. What part of the cultural, a part of greeting someone else is that.
Well, that's yeah.
Sticking your tongue out one thing, telling them to suck on it. That's a whole nother rabbit.
Right,
You
right.
know what
So
I mean?
yeah, that's where that's where people were like, oh hell, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Even the I don't even think they would have made a big deal about the kissing part. You know what I'm saying? About the kissing part. But because Suck My Tongue came out, now they can attach the kissing, the hugging, they can attach that all to some perverted shit. Just from that one simple action. But if you would have never said suck my tongue, then actually all that other stuff would have slid. So
Right.
it's a fine line. It's a fine line. You know what I'm saying? So that one action can turn everything else into some other shit.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
You know, so
Like I
that
said, I mean, it was socially awkward. Hell, I wouldn't even say awkward. It was socially not the move. You know what I mean? Like,
no, it wasn't. It wasn't. But again, okay, okay, if he never would have said suck my tongue with all the kissing and hugging, would it that have faced you, or you've been like, okay,
no.
okay, that's okay. So yeah. So I think again, but now when he say suck my tongue, everything looks different now, don't it?
Yeah.
It puts a different
Right.
lens on things, right? You see, so that one action changes everything. But
Right.
because then culturally, they got guys that I think it's the French that kiss each other, the hugging and all that. A lot of cultures that's a norm. But again, and us being American, we can say, okay, that's their culture, blah blah blah. We won't interfere. But when you say suck my tongue, you're like, you got to hit the brakes now. Like, nah, bro, that you can't say cultural appropriation or cultural this. Nah, bro, suck my tongue does not.
Right.
That's
And you got to remember, like, the culture of the Dalai Lama, like, it's wild all in itself.
yeah,
These people, like his predecessors and including him, like these people are isolated from birth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Damn near from birth.
yeah, that's fact.
You know what I mean? And propped up on this pedestal as like some divine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I call it like the Michael Jackson paradigm is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Similar.
I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, now because we were all, when Michael Jackson did that interview, he's like, yeah, I invite the kids over. We sleep in the bed. I give them Jesus juice. Now, some people were like, oh, Michael, don't do that. Don't say that. We didn't believe that, but like you said, not a good look. Now, some people, and then it's up for debate whether, Mike was really that way or was he just, did he just have a mind of a 12-year-old? You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
at the end of the day, people were yelling at their TV, oh, Mike, don't do that. It's not a good look. So, but yeah, some people.
But the reason I call it the Michael Jackson paradigm is because, again, you're talking about a person that's been propped up at an early age.
Right.
That never got a chance to experience any normal inclination of a childhood, right?
Oh, okay. I see where you're going.
So I mean, you could put the Dalai Lama in that same category.
Right.
Like I said, like he's always like I'm as a young. I ain't talking about no child. I'm talking about a young child, like a toddler. They pick the Dalai Lama.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the Dalai Lama, old as hell now.
Yeah, he's old, man. Yeah, I've seen some pictures back in his 30s, man. I was like, oh, that's damn black and white pictures.
Yeah. So I mean, again, like a person that's never could like enjoy life
right
the way he wanted to enjoy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or he never had the mindset to understand what normalcy is within his childhood. You know what I mean?
Good point. Right. Very good.
All he's ever known is Buddhist and Tibetan tradition as a monk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So again, like that's where I will put the social detachment. That's where I will put it at.
Okay.
But in the age that we live in, despite all of the stuff that you experienced previous, you now know that we all are connected via this thing called the internet.
Yeah.
You know that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I
And
mean,
I'm pretty sure you got advisors and you got people like they know it.
okay, got you. My next question was how in tune are his advisors?
I don't know.
You know,
So tell you what this what we'll do. Let me see. Let me look this up. Does the Dalai Lama have social media?
Okay.
Boom. There. Oh, wait a minute. No, I think that's fake. Hold on. So yes, the Dalai Lama has a Twitter page.
Okay.
He also has an Instagram.
Okay.
So that cancel that out right there.
Right. Okay, got you. I got you. I see where you're going. I see where you're going, brother. So, okay, so I guess the next question would be, how active is he on it? Is actually him, or does he have a handler on his social media too? Because a lot of times, a lot of these social media celebrities have handlers even on their social media accounts. So we have to take that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he probably does have a handler.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he does. But here's this. I'll read this real quick. Let me know if I cut out Blackson.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, it says wisdom from Dalai Lama. His Holiness the Dalai Lama speaks about social media and the importance of being objective and truthful with the information. He says social media channels are very important. This is him talking.
Right. Okay.
They allow people to get a clearer view of reality. This is why we have to be objective and truthful rather than manipulative with the information we share. So he damn well understands what social media is. So again, I can't use that as argument.
Okay. So you got me on that. You got me. So let me use another angle because you definitely got me on that one. So let's go back to the whole Michael Jackson angle. His childhood, they raised him all the way up to be the Dalai Lama. So could it be he's missing a part of his childhood?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay. So
that's why I say it, the Michael Jackson paradigm.
Yeah, absolutely. You did say that. Yeah, you did.
And also, he a Buddhist monk. So ain't Buddhist monks abstinent?
Oh, they are. Yeah. Yep, they are. Damn. Holy shit.
So you talk about, and like I said, I don't know what he do behind closed doors.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, just imagine it.
Yeah.
You were picked as a divine symbol, basically at birth.
Yeah.
Through the lineage of the Dalai Lama is the hierarchy of the monk system, meaning abstinence is what it is.
Right.
So by using that logic, I can only assume that you have never ever tasted the sweetness of a woman ever.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That may
or a man for that matter. I don't know what you're into. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
I'm only using logic. Again, like I said, I don't know what to do. Hell, for all we know, when the cameras go off and he go in the room, he got orgies going. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
But just based off of logic and the definition of who he is, I can only assume that he ain't never had sex before, or any like just nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Fair enough. I mean, yeah. I mean, hey. I mean, yeah. I can get it. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, so you don't know what type of. I mean, man, I just damn that's. Ooh, I mean, I can't imagine it, bro. I'm just being honest with you. That's kind of. I think that kind of the stuff. It man or woman. I think human interaction is important, and when you starve yourself with that. I think it. I think yeah. You know what? I'm gonna have to do a show one day on that, man. On because there's some scientific studies on that. You know what I'm saying? Um, but let me just say this: I don't have the research now, but yeah, that release is important, and it's been scientifically proven. So I will have my stuff ready for the next show, so I can present that information, man. I've been wanting to do a show on that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that like I said, all that. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I know you got something to say.
No. You good? I was just booming my mic down. You good?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just saying. I think he got caught up though, and so it just like you said, all that abstinence and all that. I think he. I don't know.
Now GTO say look up Guru Asho. Now again, like the Dalai Lama is not tied to Hinduism, so you know what I mean. Like he's tied, like the Dalai Lama is tied to the Buddhist tradition.
Right.
I mean, me, hell, you ask me, it's all the damn. You know what I'm saying? But it's all the damn same. If you ask me, I don't because I'm not closely like
Well,
like
I notice a lot of the religions, even with Catholicism or even Buddha, because they have all this abstinence and restraining and being, that's kind of, ooh, I don't know. I think it takes a person out of their natural. Um,
okay. Oh, GTO said Guru Osho is the sexual Buddhist. So I'm finna look this up.
okay.
If this ain't tied to what we talking about, GTO, you're in trouble. Hold on, give me a sec.
Okay. Shout out to GTO, man. Shout out to GTO, man. Oh, shit. Damn. Yeah, Dalai Lama. I can't see the chat right now, but I don't know if she's busy, but yeah, I definitely want to get her take on this because it's like I said, this has been the talk, man. This has been the talk, shit. So you know, personally, I think it's a distraction from a lot of other stuff going on. But I mean, hey, he's in the limelight now, so it is what it is. So yeah, we gonna talk about it. We gonna definitely talk about it. Okay, there goes.
He was a cult leader.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
What you say uh-oh for?
You said a cult leader. Yeah, that's cults in America don't have a good track record, bro. That's why. Oh. I don't know how they do in the rest of the world, but in America they don't have good track records, bro.
Yeah.
We ain't got good track records.
Hey. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So explain to us about Guru Osho.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Okay, no
problem. Real quick, so before we move on to the next article.
Yeah.
You can give us some insight.
Listen, it's no excuse for him to be in that position and not be getting booty. Okay? If he not getting booty, you don't suck on no little kid tongue. That's no excuse. It's them Buddhists who gets it on and that talk about polyamory and all that other shit. Even if he wanted to stay off, and I know that might be controversial for the position that he in, but still, or he need to put a chain on his penis, like how some of the other monks be doing. We not going for that.
Well, as the Dalai Lama, ain't that what he's supposed to be doing?
Huh?
As the Dalai Lama,
an actual chain.
Oh, listen to what I'm saying. As an actual chain. Oh, damn. Never mind then.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh, I thought you were just being symbolic. My bad.
I wasn't even being symbolic. I'm dead ass.
Oh,
that's
damn.
how sacred that position is. That's actually disgusting that he want to suck on somebody's tongue. If he want to suck on somebody's tongue, like somebody got to stab him in the chest or something. I don't know what's going on. That's gross.
Damn. God damn.
So I'm assuming that
they don't do that in their culture. No, it do be fruity. Like they do like hold hands, kiss each other on the lips. But that's normal shit. Don't nobody be kissing each other on the mouth, especially no little ass kid. We ain't going for that.
Right. So I'm assuming that you were comparing the Dalai Lama to this guy, Guru Osho.
No, I was just saying you can still have a large following. You can still have people that support you. You can still be a Buddhist and you can still get booty and people will still follow you. Like Guru Osho, he got a whole documentary out there because one of his disciples went crazy because they tried to kill a whole bunch of people in a little community compound and a little secret utopia and shit like that. But other than that, he would get it on. That's all you need to know. And he believed in dealing with multiple partners. He's still alive. He's fine, but you know.
But how can you relate what he did to a
because
cultural
Blackson
position?
was trying to say like them people be going crazy because they don't get booty. But what I'm trying to say is
We're talking about a cultural position. That's not a cultural position.
For all that, he might as
just
well
made
go
up
ahead.
something.
Hold on, you're not letting me talk. For all that, he might as well go get booty and create a movement before he go and suck a little child tongue. Because nowhere, and even in their culture, is that appropriate. But I'm saying in the religion, it is appropriate for them to go and get booty, and ain't nobody going, turn their back on him and shun him and shit like that. And Guru Osho
I think they would. I disagree with you on that. We're talking about the highest position within Buddhism. Like, I think they definitely would shun him. Hell, they might kill him.
Yeah, I think it's like Catholicism where you
like in my opinion, and in my land, I feel like somebody should. No, they don't have to kill him, but they should stab him in the chest.
What would you think? What would you think? What would you think would happen if? Okay, this guy died. If this guy died, and then they raise up another Dalai Lama, that Dalai Lama say, "I profess to everybody that from now on, all monks can have sex, be free." Blah. What would you think will happen?
They're right.
We talking about millennia of tradition.
You gotta see, like Guru Osho, he had his little following though.
But he made some shit up, is what I'm telling you. Buddhism is millennia past. Christianity, Islam, all of that.
Yeah, it's
not everybody have the same path though.
That ain't got nothing to do with what I just said. We're talking about a position. Which with the tradition is millennia after millennia after millennia.
Well, that's why I said he has to physically almost cut off his penis. That's what eunuchs originally.
You might be right.
Physically cut it off. I believe in that shit. When you choose that position, you're not supposed to be doing that gross ass shit. You better cut off your penis or something.
Oh Lord.
You know what I'm saying? If I had my own black man, that's what I would cut off his penis, and because I'd be like, listen. Or I would demand he go get booty. But no.
Okay, the views and opinion of that.
We can move on. We can move on to the next article.
I had to make y'all laugh because y'all always have like an article I can like crack on.
So the next article is kind of related to the Dalai Lama because remember, aside from all the sucking the tongue, we were talking about, Europeans for the Europe for the Europeans. So the next article, let me blow it up. Talk about
nice segue, Blackson.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's perfect. Yeah, it was perfect order. So remember, Dalai Lama said European for the Europeans, right? Okay, so let me read this. It says, hold on, let me blow it up just a little bit. It might be just a little bit too little. Okay. So Italian Coast Guard working to rescue 1,200 people trying to cross Mediterranean Sea.
Where is this from?
This is from Sky News, skynews.com. And let me scroll down. All right, let me begin to read. The Italian Coast Guard is working to rescue 1,200 people aboard 2 boats at sea, which have got into trouble. One of the boats carrying 400 people was previously reported to be taken on water with those on board in imminent danger of death. Scroll down. The fishing boat had been located by a plane operated by German NGO Sea-Watch International. It had set off from Tobruk in Libya, but has been adrift at sea. Okay. Oh, that's packed. Okay. And the other The other rescue operation by the Italian Coast Guard on Monday was to help a fishing boat carrying 800 people that was located over 120 miles south of Saracusa in Sicily. It said in the statement, this operation was complicated by.
You hold up, Black Son. You
Okay.
muffled again.
Oh shit, man! What the hell's wrong with this?
Now you sound fine.
Yo, man, I don't know what's wrong with this mic, man. God damn. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. The other rescue operation by the Italian Coast Guard on Monday was to help a fishing boat carrying 800 people that was located over 120 miles southeast of Siracusa in Sicily. Sicily. It said that in the statement, this operation was complicated by the number of people on the boat. A spokesman for Coast Guard said it would take hours to complete the two ongoing operations because of difficult conditions, including the long distance from the coast. Before these two operations, the Italian Coast Guard had already rescued around 2,000 migrants since Friday, it said. The Mediterranean Sea is one of the world's busiest migration routes and has claimed thousands of lives. There has been a surge of numbers trying to cross the Mediterranean Sea from North Africa over to the eastern weekend. Another NGO, German rescue ship, said on Sunday it helped a wreck on Saturday and found about 25 people in the water who said they had been there for 2 hours. Our crew was able to rescue 22 survivors and 2 deceased. The A group tweeted, adding, the survivors said about 20 people drowned. The group's ships, the Nidar, took to the rescue migrants to the Italian island of Lampedusa. We are angry. This is an unspeakable tragedy that could and should have been prevented by the humanitarian approach to migration instead of barbed wiring the European border, Rishkwich said. Last week, 440 migrants were rescued off Malta after the complex 11-hour operation in stormy seas by the Geo Barrett's vessel of the Doctor Without Borders MSF charity. So far this year, some 35,976 people have arrived in Europe, countries such as Italy, Greece, and Spain via the sea, according to the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. At least 443 people are believed to have died seeking to enter Europe in the region. And
that's it.
Yeah, that's it, man. So, man. So yeah, we just talked about the Dalai Lama saying European for the Europe for the Europeans. And as y'all know, MD has a debate this Saturday. And without giving too much away, I'm not going to give anything away, but let me just say this. We've been on here on YouTube and we talk about black man.
You muffled again, Black Son.
Yeah, man. Okay. How's that, man? Yeah, I don't know what's
wrong.
Back now. Okay. So we talk about, we joke about Black Land, we joke about Mad Max Land, we joke about Lord of the Flies. And my thing is that they're coming from, a lot of these are established Muslim countries. Am I correct in saying that, MD?
You're correct.
Okay, so
North Africa is an established Islamic land. Yeah.
Okay. So a lot of times these people be coming from these Islamic lands, right?
See, but I can't go by that because as you well know, a lot of these people are using North Africa as a checkpoint to get to Europe.
Okay, would it be safe to say that?
So a lot of these people are coming from Western Central Africa as well. I would probably say the vast majority of these people migrating coming from Western Central Africa.
Okay, okay, fair enough.
North Africa is just a checkpoint.
Okay.
And hell, they can't stay there for too long because they'll be persecuted through Muslim rule.
Right. I mean, what's your take on it, MD? Shit. I mean, shit. Break it down.
No, so I mean, the story pretty straightforward. So all this story is doing is showing you the complexity of European migration.
Right.
What it's also doing is showing you the political disunity when it comes to immigration in Europe. You know what I mean?
Right.
The Italian Coast Guard, they kind of sort of are bound to rescue these people, but that's it.
Yep.
That I mean, how are you counted as a refugee by trying to illegally come into the land?
Yeah.
What you ain't seeking no asylum or nothing like that. And I doubt just over these past couple of months alone, over 36,000 people ain't trying to seek no asylum. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to get away from where they was at,
Right.
to have a better life in Europe, mainly Spain and Italy.
Right.
The caveat is them Italians and them Spanish folk don't want your black ass there.
Right.
So what they're doing now is essentially like you said, like how they said the German rescue team said, like how they talking about putting borders up and with barbed wire fences and shit.
Right.
You're about to start seeing the same type of political strife, just like we have here in America.
Right.
Whereas it's on a wider scale in Europe.
Yeah.
So if I was to put my my right wing European hat on, who is Germany to say anything about illegal immigration? Hell, y'all ain't got to worry about y'all borders getting crossed every day like us.
Yeah.
Our borders are on the goddamn Mediterranean Sea. So who are you to say? Who are you to say anything to us about how we try to keep illegal immigrants out?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who are you, Doctors Without Board? I don't give a shit. Do your humanitarian thing, feed them, give them medical aid, and ship they black asses back from which they came.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now hey, don't take my word as what I'm saying. I'm playing a character right now.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Of course. Oh God.
So again, we seeing the same type of political strife, the same as we're seeing here in America with the left and the right when it comes to border control.
Facts.
It's essentially the same thing.
Damn.
The difference is where Mexico is being used as a funnel, the Mediterranean Sea is being used as a funnel. Actually, not the Mediterranean Sea. That would be wrong for me to say. North Africa is being used as a funnel.
Yeah.
For illegal immigration.
Mm.
Those immigrants ain't how many times, I mean, you can pull up YouTube right now and when you see these documentaries and these this footage of people trying to escape whatever coming from North Africa, them ain't North African people.
Right.
Those people, black as hell, come from West and Central Africa.
Yeah.
North Africa is just a checkpoint. If your ass stay there too long, hell, you might get enslaved.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they like, hey, let's we just came through the Sahara. Let's shake it off, get a drink of water, and hurry up, get across this damn this Mediterranean for these damn Arabs come get us. You know what I mean?
Fact.
You really don't want no smoke in North Africa.
No.
I mean, hell, just a couple of years ago when they were talking about illegal slave trade in Libya.
Yeah, that's right.
Hell, right after Gaddafi.
Thanks to Obama's administration.
So yeah, they really ain't trying to stay there for too long.
Mm-mm.
Algeria and Morocco and some of these other places.
That's right.
So yeah, I'm willing to bet the vast majority of these people that's risking their life at the end of the day, trying to get to Italy, Greece, and Spain, are Western Central Africans. The vast majority.
Right. Yeah,
So
man.
yeah, that's what I got on that.
Okay. Shit. All right, man. Well, let's all right, we got the final one. So boom, let's break it down.
Hold up real quick, Black Son. This is another thing.
What's up?
Who are these people supplying these liberty ass fishing boats for them to get across?
Good question. I would assume whoever told them they can get a good new life in Europe.
Okay. I gotta like put myself, and like I said, I'm not gonna try to make it seem like I can understand what.
Yeah, that's an assumption on my part. That's just an assumption on my part.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. That's just
So if I'm looking at it through my lens, right, and trying to put myself in these people's shoes, even though I could never fathom what they went through in their home countries or what they went through just to get to where they at, right? I can't do that because I ain't never experienced nothing like that.
Right.
But if I'm gonna look at it through my lens, if I'm in North Africa and I see this boat come up, hey, look, this is our chance to get to Southern Europe, right? And I see all these goddamn people on this little bitty ass boat. I can only assume that something bad's gonna happen once we like get deep in the water.
That's
I don't think all these people should be on this boat like this.
Yeah, but desperation, man, you don't see it like that when you're desperate.
Right, the desperation, and the desperation part is something that I can't fathom. Right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I won't try to.
Right.
But when we say desperation in terms of what, a better life,
better life.
Persecution,
and all the above.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we got to keep it a buck at the end of the day. Like, so use that same caveat for illegal immigration here in this country.
Yeah.
A lot of those people are risking their lives. Like I said, last year, we know what happened. Like, hell, 50 people died in the back of a damn tractor trailer just to get here.
Facts.
What were those people escaping? I would argue that though it may be some persecution in the Mexican government or through the cartels.
Yeah.
I understand.
Facts.
The main goal for you to get to America is economic improvement.
That's right.
I could only assume that the main goal for a lot of these African immigrants is for economic improvement.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't never argue against that. That's definitely. I mean, look, like you said, look at all the people on that boat. Yeah, definitely got it.
Right.
Yeah.
So with that being said, from a governmental aspect, how do I attack this situation politically? Do I have the right as a part of the European demographic to condemn Italy, Greece, Spain to want to protect their border?
Right.
Do I have that right? I don't think that I do.
Right.
So again, that goes back to my point.
Right.
The same type of political disunity, the same type of political strife is happening there. The same. You know what I'm saying? But I would just say it's on a grander level because it's multinational.
Right.
It's just not involved in one country. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. Yeah.
It's involving the whole of Southern Europe. Like hell, them damn migrants don't care where the hell they end up. They like just go north.
All right.
We don't give a damn if it's Greece, Spain. We'll learn one of them damn languages.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's definitely that parade. Yeah, you ride into the wilderness.
Yeah.
Uncertainty. Yeah, man. Damn.
So that's
Yeah.
what they're dealing with.
Damn. Yeah, they don't know the uncertainty, man. Like I said, and they shit, man. That's just damn. Yeah, that's just pure desperation, brother.
No doubt.
Yeah.
All right, man. We can get into the next one.
All right, so let me cut this through. All right, let me get this article going, get it popping. Okay, there we go.
All right, this is from Reuters.
Oh yeah.
French unions rally supporters to the streets ahead of pension ruling. Stop. No, hold up. Go back up.
Oh, okay. Oh, the video. Okay.
No, not at the video. The bullet point.
Oh, shit! I didn't even see that. Okay, got it. There's.
So yes, sporadic scuffles between protesters and police. Number of protesters down from previous week. So this has been going on
Yeah.
since the announcement. Some members of police forces injured. Okay, go back down.
Okay. Scrolling down.
All right, Paris. Union activists barged into the Paris headquarters of luxury goods company LVMH, which is Louis Vuitton, on Thursday, saying the French government should shelve plans to make people work longer for their pension and tax the rich more instead.
Mm.
In a 12th day of nationwide protests since mid-January, striking workers also disrupted garbage collections in Paris and blocked river traffic on part of the Rhine in eastern France. The Rhine, we know, of course, that was German occupied land for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
The Rhine land. You're looking for money to finance pensions? Take it from the pockets of billionaires, said Sood Rao, union leader. Got to scroll. Fabien Valdu, as the LVMH headquarters filled with red smoke from flares. Oh, damn. The protesters then left peacefully. so they fucked the building up and then just left quietly like did nothing happen.
Okay.
Trade unions urged a show of force on the streets a day before the Constitutional Council's ruling on the legality of the bill that, you got to scroll.
Okay.
That will raise the state pension age by 2 years to 64.
Yep.
Across France, 380,000 demonstrators took part in Thursday's protest, according to figures from the government. That number included 42,000 at the Paris demonstration. Those figures were down from April 6, when 570,000 demonstrated across France, with 57,000 at last week's Paris protest. There were some clashes during Thursday's rallies, including skirmishes in central Paris, with black-clad protesters throwing projectiles at police, who responded with tear gas. But this was nowhere near the level of violence seen at some protests last month. 10 members of the police force were injured on Thursday, said the police department. If the council gives its approval, possibly with some caveats, the government will be entitled to promulgate the law and will hope this will eventually put an end to the protest, which have coalesced widespread anger against President Emmanuel Macron. Emmanuel Macron is firmly behind who?
Biden.
Okay, I was just asking.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Okay, we'll keep it moving. Okay, so there we go.
Protesters said they would keep up the fight if the council gave a green light. We don't want to work until 64, 50-year-old teacher Kathy Brochard said at the Paris rally. We won't give up. Damn, they were deep.
Oh, yeah.
Protesters want the bill withdrawn or put to a referendum. We still hope that at some point, someone in high places will decide to abandon this law, sit around a table and look at pension funding differently. A 52-year-old postal worker, Francis Burgot, said at the Paris rally.
Uh,
The industrial action has lost some steam, and the protests have rallied smaller crowds in recent weeks compared to turnouts of more than 1 million seen earlier in the movement. But unions remain defiant. This is certainly not the last day of the strike, Sophie Beignet Scroll, the new leader of the hard left CGT union, said at the blockade of an incinerator outside Paris. Macron and his government argue the new law is needed to ensure that France's generous pension system does not go bust. Unions say this can be done by other means. Macron has said he will organize a meeting with unions after the council's decision to work on other proposals. An initiative union leaders say will be short-lived if he is not ready to discuss withdrawing the pension legislation. I believe that's it. Oh no. After 3 months of mobilization, I would lie if I told you that there is no fatigue. We are tired, but a mobilization is like a marathon. Sud Valdu said, we won't give up. Political observers say the widespread discontent over the government's reform could have longer-term repercussions, including a possible boost for the hard right. You're damn right it will. I'm not that optimistic about the Constitutional Council's decision, far-right leader Marine Le Pen, who opposed the pension legislation, told BFM TV. But what do you want me to do? Burn cars? We'll just tell the French, vote for the national rally. On the Rhine River, cargo traffic was disrupted after workers cut power at a waterway lock near the border of Germany and Switzerland, a union official told Reuters. I believe that's it. Scroll down.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's it.
So again, we know unionism in itself is like a leftist ideology to a certain degree. Like this, do I believe unions should exist? Yeah, I do. But unions shouldn't exist to try to levy or turn the scale when it comes to political action.
Right.
Me, in my opinion, and I've always said this, I think all unions should have some type of representation in legislation, so they can sit down and see, how the money is being funneled, what goes where, and how it affects that particular union. If that makes sense.
It makes perfect sense because we got something coming up real soon in a similar matter. So yeah,
right.
That,
I know we got like the National Labor Council and stuff like that, but them legislators ain't never worked a day in their life. Not in terms of like what they're supposed to be representing. You know what I mean?
Right.
They just political figures.
Yeah.
No, you need somebody that's in the dirt. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
At the table so they can see. Look, this is why we doing this. You know what I'm saying? If we continue to allow retirement to be at this age, it's going to suck up pension funding as a whole. Here's the numbers showing you why. Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to go burn up shit and block the damn trash from getting took out in order to get a meeting with Macron. You know what I'm saying? Because it should already be somebody there representing you legislatively.
Yeah.
So but again, that's a far left tactic that they've been using for years. Right. When unions was established. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, you know, that's my take on it. I mean, hell, but over there, like the article said, the right wing part of government don't agree with the shit either.
Right, right,
So the people might say to hell with Macron and his bad Biden backed government. You know what I'm saying?
right.
We gonna rock with the right wing.
Yeah,
But this ain't nothing new. I mean, this tactic ain't nothing new. Like as
yeah,
far as like left wing violence, I just call it violent, and it to a lesser extent. I mean, Bolshevik revolution. Anybody?
yep, yep,
Fucking Hitler. When they tried to take over the government,
yep. Fidel.
you know what I'm saying? Like this is what they do. This is left wing 101.
Yep,
Socialism 101. You know what I mean? And Hitler then was right wing in terms of political theory, but they were socialists nonetheless.
yeah,
So yeah, it's a socialist tactic. But like I said, it gives on the outside looking in, it gives people the hope that it's some type of insurrection by the people. It's really not. All you're doing is just fucking shit up. At the end of the day, you still don't have any legislative representation.
right,
So to hell with what you say on the people's side. You know what I mean?
right.
You still following right or left. It don't matter which side you follow. Get the representation that you need in order to understand the policies that are being put out, and then you could challenge it legislatively.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think like what was that? The Wagner Act that started unions here in America.
Yeah.
That was the initial bad decision when it came to unionization in this country, because the Wagner Act gave total control to the unions, but didn't put any type of political structure together for the union.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all got the right to collectively bargain, blah blah blah, this and that. And alongside, what did the unions do? Say, niggas, y'all can't join the union.
Right.
Had they would have done it right and had union representation legislatively, Congress would have said, no, y'all can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But because of FDR punk ass, through the New Deal, who was a Democrat, said, oh no, like, yeah, the unions can handle themselves. But right, blah blah blah. Let right to a fair wage and all this. Like he was talking, he was doing a 3-card money is what he was doing. Like in reality,
Right. Right.
Given the false assumption that it was the government that was allowing these fair wages, not, but no, it was all through the unions, and the unions controlled every goddamn thing.
Mm-hmm.
And from that day on, anybody who done been like in a union hall know that it's been left wing ever since. But I mean the founding of unions themselves, like I said, the founding of socialist unions has always been left wing, i.e. the Bolsheviks. Like I said, I mean that's the prototype of unionization. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they did their unionization through the government. They just took the damn government. You know what I mean? I mean, if you really look at it,
Yeah, they did. That's a fact.
the union in itself. When I say union, I'm not saying that they had like an actual union, but the union mean the workers.
Mm-hmm.
The Bolsheviks themselves took over the goddamn government, and eventually it became they ruled totalitarian.
Yep. Until Stalin stepped in, and then it backfired on their ass.
Yeah, because Stalin had his own
Yeah.
ulterior motives. You know what I'm saying?
He sure did, bro.
Like I said, like in actuality, after Lenin died, it really should have been Leon Trotsky, because
Right.
he was a socialist through and through.
Yeah, he was definitely a Bolshevik.
Like he thought everything that Russia got should belong to the government.
Yeah.
Nobody shouldn't have shit.
Yep.
Stalin didn't agree with that.
Mm-mm.
Stalin, for the most part, Stalin was about that paper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was
He was like, what I need to do to get this money right.
Yeah,
So Stalin let some people like have some shit. You know what I mean?
that's right.
Because he knew it benefited him. But
Yep.
Trotsky, he was like, no, nobody had nothing.
Right.
It all should be allocated through the government. And Stalin killed his ass.
Yeah, man.
Because he killed him.
Yep.
Because a lot of people was following Trotsky's ideology.
That's right. Right. In fact, man, Stalin had him killed all the way in Mexico.
Mexico. God damn.
He was all the way in Mexico, man. Had him taken out in Mexico.
Yeah, he thought he was straight.
Yeah, he thought he was straight. He on the other side of the world. I thought he was good. Shit.
Yeah, but that's the prototype for this type of activity. Is all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So we have to look at why should it come down to people like doing shit like this in the street on a political level? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All because you got to work an extra 2 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hell, what's Social Security here in United States? It's 62, right?
60.
Or is it 64?
I thought it was 65. Yeah, I thought it was 65.
Oh hell, I don't know. I ain't that old yet, so I ain't looking deep into it.
Yeah, I thought it was. Don't quote me, but I think it's 65. But I could be.
Where you can start getting Social Security.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. See, and that's another thing. They're in France.
Yeah.
They get actual pensions.
Mm-hmm.
So after you die, like the state is giving them pension, not. So the way it worked, and I was reading it earlier. They were saying the way it worked, the unions within themselves, it's kind of like Social Security, but it's not, because the pension is being increased through state tax.
Right.
So the pension is like a state occurrence, kind of sort of.
Right.
So even after you die, your beneficiaries still get that money. When we die, ain't nobody getting that rest of that Social Security money.
Mm-mm.
You know, that's it. It's a wrap.
Yeah, they cut it off. Yep, that's a fact.
Like we got individual pensions here, like 401k, IRAs, and shit like that. But that's different. That's something we got to pay into.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got to pay in the shit over there in a union. So even after you die, whether it be your widow, your kids, whoever, still get that money. And y'all over there tearing up shit for what? Y'all got it better than we do.
Yeah.
And even here, I still believe when it comes to unionization, they should have representation. Even though with my experience of unions and stuff like that, I don't agree with them per se.
Right.
But I understand the reasoning behind them.
Yeah.
I also understand they should have legislative representation.
Which is interesting because, like I said, we're gonna touch on some reparations in the near, let's say next Sunday. We're gonna touch on this again because, and I believe you have a debate with Madon Kemet and relating to this whole thing too, man. With the whole shit, black people, deal with finances as a group or individuals. So yeah, man, this is all good. Yeah, it's gonna be real good, man, because we definitely got to deal with this, because that debate that you're having with Madon Kemet and what we're going to talk about next Sunday with reparations plays a very big part, man. Very, very big part. And it's just like, man, it's going to be something else, y'all.
Yeah. And again, when I say legislative representation, all I'm saying is, I'm not saying that the union should have congressmen and senators. I'm not saying all that. I'm saying the union should be able to elect someone in the union, just like they elect presidents and treasurers in the union.
Right.
Somebody should be, whether it be state or federal, somebody should be elected in order to sit on whatever legislative board,
right,
whatever commission of whatever, when it deal with financials of allocation. i.e., pension. Well, it wouldn't be pension because pension is a private thing here, but um, anything monetary when it comes to either on the state or federal level.
Okay.
So we talking about wages. We're talking about insurance acts, whatever it may be. Whatever is directly involved in the union.
Yeah.
They should have proper representation there so they will know point for point, dollar for dollar, why this is happening.
Yes.
And then you wouldn't have no reactionary situation, something like what's going on right now. You know
That's
what I mean?
that's fact.
Like here in the United States, even though it's kind of a ploy too, but like here in the United States, like you got like certain state constitutions that got right to work. Right to work meaning
Yeah.
I have the right to work and not be associated with any type of strike like Georgia's right to work. So, but we know in Georgia it's right to work. So therefore, through union treaties and whatnot and the bylaws and shit, they can't go on strike. So they got to keep going to the table basically and coming to a turn. But in other states, they strike all the damn time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like especially a lot of the northern states, they'll go and strike quick on your ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
About 25 cents, they going on strike. But where does that put the person that can't afford to go on strike and say, look, man, the hell with y'all, I got to go to work.
Right.
But he can't. Because the strike essentially reflects all of the union.
The union. Yeah. Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn about what y'all strike. I don't care about no 25 cents. I'm going to work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do whatever this weekend.
Facts.
So in that aspect, I agree with right to work. But I can see where it can be used kind of shady too. You know what I mean? But me personally, I ain't never said. Well, actually, yeah, I have because a lot of these contractors here down south use that right to work status to hire you for a job, then lay you off.
Yeah.
Soon as the job get finished. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So I see the shadiness of it. And me personally, that's what got me out of the union. I got tired of going to work, then 3 weeks later getting laid off and got to go back to the damn union hall to go get another job. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
So I get it. It's darkness on both sides, is what I'm saying.
Right.
But you wouldn't have any of this had you had union representation where it need to be at. Not just coming in the hall and see a damn picture of that. This is the crazy part about the unions, right? Like I said, I used to be part of the IBEW 613 in Atlanta, Georgia. Some of the reddest of necks that you could ever see work in IBEW 613. Yet you go right here downtown Atlanta, go walk in the hall, and you're gonna see a picture on the wall with the bylaws and everything of who. I'm asking you, that's a question.
Who?
President Biden. Why? Because President Biden is a Democrat, and Democrats traditionally
Are for unions.
for union.
Right.
What kind of oxymoron is that? Knowing damn well that none of these folks in this damn hall vote for Biden.
Right. Damn.
Crazy as hell.
It is crazy.
When I was in the union, Obama was president. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, they didn't vote for his black ass.
No.
Yeah, here you go, big and bright on the wall.
Right. Huh.
Oxymoron.
It is. And like I said, man, I'm taking notes because, like I said, this is going to be related to the whole reparations thing with the NAACP, man. So yeah, we're going to deal with that because I see a lot of correlation between the two, because yeah, they got donors. Their recipients are all Democratic. So yeah, Warnock, Ossoff. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So very interesting little research I've done, and yeah, I'm got some questions. Got some questions, man. So yeah, shout out. We gonna definitely do that on Sunday, and yeah, yeah. I'm just like I said, doing this research and touching up on some things, but yeah, we're gonna deal with that because yeah, y'all take notes because we're gonna deal with this again on the level of on black folks and reparations.
No doubt, no doubt.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking forward to that too. Yeah, yeah. We got some exciting stuff coming up.
Yeah.
Um, we're gonna put some presentations. We're gonna get back. Well, like I said, with me doing the debates now, again, when it comes to Operation Exodus South, I'm kind of putting that on the back burner for now. But uh, uh, in exchange for that, well, we got some other projects that we're working on that's
Oh
going to
yeah.
involve a couple other people, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see where it goes,
Yeah. Me too.
and I'm glad I can be a part of it. Also, again, this Saturday, I'm excited about it. This Saturday, my debut debate. Time still to be determined. Solar, hit me up. Text my line. Let me know if you don't talk to Dembele so I can get the time straight. So I can, what I'm saying, like be at the ready when you're ready to go. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be popping, man. Is the institution of Islam in direct opposition of the institution of Christianity?
Yeah. It's too bad we ain't got a exact time because I would damn drum up a damn. I like to drum up a damn promo for you, but
No, that's all good, man. Like I said, this probably I ain't got nothing to do tomorrow, so yeah, this probably gonna be my last live until the debate. So
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just gearing up for it, and yeah, yeah, like I said, I'm excited about it. Chances are I will do post debate after. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna go first or last. So if I had to assume, I'm going first. If I had to assume, so I'll probably be, huh?
You're the affirmative, right, or the
Yeah,
negative?
yeah, yeah. I'm the affirmative. Yeah, I'm talking about going first as far because it's two debates that day.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I said, it depends on the time, man. Yeah, depends
Yeah,
on the
so chances are, if I go first, I'm definitely doing a post show
absolutely,
after the last debate. So yeah, be on the lookout for that too.
absolutely.
And then you got anything from Nature Mom this Sunday?
Yeah, we're gonna be touching on I gotta get in touch with her, but I'm gonna set it up. Yeah, I need to call her because she was doing some schoolwork. So I'm gonna contact her and we should have something lined up for Sunday. So yeah, y'all just stay tuned. We'll have something ready for Sunday.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than that, man, yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
Okay, okay. Well shit. I know you gotta
Shouts
get
out to GTO for giving us that that little sliver of knowledge with the sex cult guy. You know what I'm saying?
shout out, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Galaxy, man. That's yeah, man. Learned something today. Yeah, like I said, man, cults in America and the religions around the world, two different things, but it's all good. Yeah. Um, I'm assuming that cult's here in America. So if it's here in America, then yeah, we got a bunch of sex cults and that really it's kind of like apples and oranges, but yeah, shout out, shout out, shout out. And yeah, man, we'll be back here Sunday. Oh, like I said, no, we'll do an after show on Saturday after the debate. So yeah, man, just stay subscribed, hit that bell notification, hit the like, hit the share. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got knock this.
It's all good.
Cool, cool. All right, y'all. So with that being said, we out and we'll see y'all soon. Peace. Peace.
Peace.
Uh, yes.
TheArena.